Hi, it's Michelle Stone with Michelle Stone Masterpieces, and I'm coming to you today to do the second of the Emotional Color Wheel series. On on Tuesday when I started, I thought, I don't know what this is going to look like and what this is going to entail or how long it is, but I know that I've been inspired by many people to do this and to put it out there. And sure enough, this morning, I got a notification from a real good friend of mine, a fellow artist up in Columbus, Ohio, who informed me of a 100-day art challenge that starts at the end of this month. So January 31st. So it looks like there's my answer. So from now until January 31st, I'll do 2 a week. I'm going to do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays and to kind of rev up. And so then I'll be doing a 100-day challenge. So will you do it with me? If you will, then click subscribe below and hit the bell. So every time I put one out there, that that you'll be part of it and you can learn from it and whatever. And if you have any thoughts or any questions, want to know a little bit more how this works or some other therapeutic art practices that I'm aware of, or even some that I've developed for my own personal use that go even deeper than this emotional color wheel. Um, you're more than welcome to just reach out to me and ask. So you can find me anywhere on the web, Instagram, Facebook, where else am I? My YouTube channel here, Michelle Stone Masterpieces. I'm also on TikTok, and I think I'm missing something. Yeah. Anyway, so if you have any questions, just reach out to me, leave me a message here, or post, or even share what you've done. So anyway, so please join me. So are you ready? All right, let's go. So today I'm coming to you, and like yesterday, I was thinking a little bit about when I did the circle. There was a moment where I was having a little bit of a challenge trying to figure out what my emotions were. So today I'm bringing to you, it's clearly the back of one of my favorite notebooks, because you can tell because it came off the back. This is the emotional scale that I picked up from Joy-Based Living. At the top, it does say, kind of cut it off, but at the top it says joy, appreciation, and love. And so it's kind of like a little cheat sheet. I don't necessarily go with these colors, but I use the words to to kind of tune in and figure out, am I feeling any of this? There are a bunch of other uh, emotion and feeling lists that are on the web, so you can pull up any of those. I do have some others that I'll probably share with you. If you want to find this particular one for yourself, go to joybasedliving.com and click on emotion, or type in emotional scale, and this will come up and you can print one out for yourself. So I'm going to start with my handy dandy circle and draw out a circle. As soon as I find a sharpened pencil. All right, so I'm gonna do it here. I like this circle because it's consistent. It actually came from an Ovaltine container, and it holds all of my colored pencils, or at least most of them. So I'm going to do 12 emotions again today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So let's see. Hopefulness. Discouragement. Let's see. Acceptance. little bit of worry. Where am I? Let's see. Eagerness. Courage. I did have some fear. I'm just going for today. Usually I do the 24 hours, but today I'm just going for it. Today I've kind of, it's been a full day. So let's see, worried, a little bit of frustration. Some enthusiasm. Let's see. Oh, definitely appreciation. Gratitude. And optimism. So just so you know, enthusiasm, appreciation, gratitude, these guys right here are exalted emotions, especially gratitude and appreciation. These two in particular are exalted emotions. So whenever you feel like that, certain chemicals in your brain start to release and you know, gives you even just kind of like amplifies the feelings that you've got. So, all right, so that's what I've got there. So I'm going to take my handy dandy ruler and do a line down the center, and then one here. So that's 4. So then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so hold on. 2, 4. And even if it's off, it doesn't really matter. 2, 4. Right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So then we're going to do it like a pie. I mean, it's always a pie, but we're going to do it. So we have 12 pieces. And again, this number has to be perfect. This is just you kind of exploring and doing your best. One of the things we say at Joy-Based Living is progress, not perfection. So, because perfection is really not anything that we could ever attain. All right, so let's see. I'm going to look at my colored pencils right here and see which ones are kind of resonating with me. So hopefulness. Hopefulness looks like, and you know, when I say the like whichever color is resonating with me, what it means is like when I look at the colors, it's the one that kind of jumps out at me when I think of that. So if that one seems to feel brighter at that particular time, then that's the one I grab. And so as I mentioned yesterday, they can be different colors, different days, even if you have like that you do an emotional color wheel 2 in one day. Hopefulness, for example, could be this magenta color the first time, and it could be orange the next time. You know, you never know. So, all right, so discouragement. So what does discouragement look like to me right now? This one. Sometimes I actually look and I think, oh, is it this color or is it that color? So like I did right now, I pulled out this terracotta and then I pulled out this light orange. And once I pulled them out, then I realized, okay, no, it feels more like a terracotta. So acceptance. What does acceptance feel like to me right now? I think it feels like this violet. I have a feeling that this is going to break in a little bit. Okay, worry. Worry, worry, worry. What does worry look like? This gray. Oops, that one broke too. Okay. So sometimes, you know, your body actually hears what you're saying to it. And so like when I just said the word worry and I said it a couple of times, my body's going, oh, am I supposed to be worrying? And so that's not what my intent was. My intent was to just kind of be silly, but I actually caught myself as I was saying it. And then I realized, you know what, let me explain it to those of you out there watching. So whatever you say, one of my phrases that I like to tell the younger kids that are in my life, what you think about, you bring about. So be mindful of what you want to bring about into your life. So eagerness. Eagerness looks like this bright pink. It may look bright in the pencil, but it doesn't come out bright there. Okay. Courage. What does courage look like to me right now? Courage looks like this purple right here. There we go. Fear. Yep. This black. And you know what? Whatever colors you choose, don't make. I know that I just showed you this the emotional scale. Colors are just that. They're colors, and so you can feel into it whatever is right for you at that particular time. So frustration. How about this brown? Yep. There we go. Enthusiasm. This purple. And they look very similar, but they're actually just, this one's a little bit deeper. So appreciation. Pardon me. This is appreciation. Gratitude. How about this? Warm gray, very light. Gratitude. Whoops. And that one broke too. You know, it's funny sometimes when the pencils break because they've been dropped a lot. And I don't know if I've dropped these a lot or I have colored pencils from all over the place. People are always giving me art supplies. So there we go. There's my gratitude and then optimism. How about this deep raspberry? There we go. All right, so now I'm going to lean into my day and think about each one of those moments. So my hopefulness from earlier today, did that feel, and you know, you can put your circle anywhere you want. And so did that hopefulness feel like it was just in this pie? Usually when I feel hopeful, it's not just a little bit. It's and you know, I already have these written in, so I could, and yeah, this hopeful was really big earlier today. And I can still read it. It's really all about their feelings anyway. All right. Discouragement. Oh yeah, I had some discouragement this morning. But you know what? It wasn't, I think my hopefulness kind of overshadowed it. So I was a little discouraged, and then I'm like, you know what? It's all part of the bigger plan. I'm not in control. I'm just going to do my best. And then you trust. You trust and believe. Okay, so then acceptance. So my acceptance of the discouragement and then stepping into the hopefulness, that's when it was. Is like once I felt the discouragement and I accepted it, then I stepped into the hopefulness. Whoops. And that one broke too. So, and you know, when you're doing these kind of things, it kind of helps you process it all. And, you know, one of my favorite things that I like to say when it comes to this kind of stuff is doodling the residue of your day away, or coloring the residue of your day away. It's what it feels like, you know, like when you're doing the dishes and you're at the sink and, you know, you're cleaning out that last bit of residue to make sure that, you know, the suds don't stay in the sink. That's what this does. All right, so acceptance, worry. Yep, my worry went along with my discouragement. But it wasn't big. Again, going back to having that faith that everything will be all right. That everything's going to be good. And eagerness to figure it out. I think I need new colored pencils. I have a brand new box there I'm gonna start tapping into. So, all right. So my eagerness. When you take up more space with this color, it looks bigger. It looks brighter. Not necessarily as bright as the pencil, the color on the outside, but it still looks brighter. There we go. So eagerness, courage. Courage to stand up, follow through. Oh, you know what? As I'm saying that to you, it feels bigger. Yeah, it does. Oh, wow, it feels really big. I'm going to feel into that. I like it when courage feels this big. Yeah. And you know what? It's my please. It's my picture. And like Tabitha Brown says, and I'm going to go off the space because that's my business. There we go. Yeah. All right. What do we got? Fear. Oh, see, after all of that courage, now I'm like, wow, I felt fear today. There's hardly even that fear. That fear feels like it doesn't even fill up this space, but I'm going to fill it up just to make sure I get all of that residue out. What's next? Frustration. You know, now that I did all that courage and all of that helpfulness, I totally forgot that I had some frustration going on today. How funny. Again, just cleaning the residue of my day away. Okay, so what's next after that? Enthusiasm. Okay, here we go. I like to flip mine around like this. So I start from the inside and then go out. I don't know why. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it coming on the way in. That's just kind of like how I like to do it. So which one is this? This is enthusiasm. Let me tap into that enthusiasm. Oh yeah. if you know me, you know I'm enthusiastic most of the time. So, yep, that's what that felt like. All right, what else do I have? Okay, so I have the last three. Appreciation, gratitude, and optimism. So appreciation. Yeah, it still doesn't feel right doing it that way. But you know what? If you want to do it the other way, it's completely up to you. Here's my appreciation. Oh, I'm liking this feeling. Appreciation. And you know what? I went down all the way, and I'm going to sharpen my pencil so I can get even more in there. Remember, we're cleaning the residue of our day away. So we can get it in there as much as we want. Working through these emotions, tapping into these memories. You know, kind of squeezing all the juice out of them. There we go. That felt good. All right, what do I? Gratitude and optimism. All right, gratitude. You know what? I'm feeling tremendous gratitude today. And again, if I cover over my other words, that's okay. I like to lean into gratitude. As I mentioned earlier, it is an exalted emotion, and it really boosts your immune system. And it is very much I forget which is it serotonin or some kind of endorphins, something. So, and optimism, being optimistic. You know, optimism is a way of life. And so being optimistic about things, kind of trusting and believing, back to what you think about, you bring about. It's all your choice. So there you go. So that is today's emotional color wheel. Don't know how long it took, but you know, if you decide to do this, the more emotionally literate, the more you are able to just kind of think of these off the top of your head. Again, this has joy, appreciation, and love at the top. And it's not even these. There are hundreds of feelings and emotions. So the more that you're able to tap into them, the more well-rounded you'll be, the more like you'll be able to process things, the more there's something called emotional intelligence that this would really, really help with. So go ahead and if you liked this video, subscribe and you know, press that little button below and leave me a comment or two. Let me know what you said or what you thought of it and how it affected you. And you know, and I'm on Instagram, Michelle Stone Masterpieces. As you know, I'm here at YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. You can find me at TikTok. So I look forward to seeing you on social media. Thank you so much. And remember, doodle the residue of your day away. All right, bye.